everybody. This is Pastor David. I wish for you a happy Wednesday, and we are so glad, like every week, we get to visit you. I believe Pastor Jason visited you last week, and I'm just glad to be able to come back. I'm glad you watch. I appreciate you watching. Occasionally I wonder if anybody's paying attention, or if there's really even a reason to do this. And we always have feedback. So some folks are watching and would miss us. So I'm glad I get to visit and just have a little short time with you. And here we are. This is last Sunday was the final Sunday at the meal. I hope you were able to be there. If you weren't, I really want you to look at that online. You can see us on our Facebook page or on our app or on our website. But I really hope you will be able to watch the service. It was the last Sunday, and it was fun. We laughed, we cried, we prayed. It was a little more emotional than I expected. Just kind of 4 years in that place. That was our home. We got to unpack a little bit. And this Sunday, we turn the page. We go to begin the next chapter of this journey. And this will be here at the campus. I hope you've been able to come get a tour. If you have not, there's plenty of time. I want you to come to church sometime. Now, our service time has changed, so I want you to be careful. Our services here at the campus are at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. In the past, it's been 9:30 and 11. So if you come at 9:30, you'll miss half the service, and you'll probably feel embarrassed. So come to the campus at 9 or 11. Our children's program, our KidMin program, will be during the 11 o'clock service. And so we have 2 services here. We'll have more room. We will have more room for parking, although our parking lot will be filled Sunday. Probably encourage you to come a little early. Get a good spot. We have room for probably 500 twice in our auditorium here. They're working on it out here with our sound and lights, and that'll be going on all week. This is a work week for us. We got a lot to get ready. But we're excited about this Sunday because we are going to say, Sunday's theme is Welcome Home, because we're in a new place. And this is the only first impression will be this Sunday. And I hope you can come. If you can't be here, I really want you to watch. And watch us online, 9 and 11. And we're just excited. This is a miracle for us to be here. I want you tonight. If you go out, you will see about 400 kids, cheerleaders and football players and coaches and a lot of people on the campus. And it's alive. It's just wide open. And so we're excited about that. And so I really want you to come. Drop by sometime. In fact, tonight, I'm planning to get me some supper here at the concession stand, because CCMP runs the concession stand here, and there's lots of good. You like concession stand food? I do, and so I'm going to have supper here tonight. And it's just a wonderful place. There are things going on all the time. I really want to encourage you to watch your bulletin, because the bulletin gives you all the details. It tells you everything that's happening, when it's happening, where it's happening. And it's more than I can explain. There's so much more going on. There's Bible studies every night, all on campus, off campus, men's groups, ladies groups, couples groups, sports groups, basketball, volleyball, wrestling. It's a lot, and all of that is for one purpose, and that's to be able to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. More people in our town, and so. I'm excited about that, and I'm thankful. I want you to come see it. I want you to be a part of this. This is your place, and I'll talk more about that Sunday. But just a quick verse today, as we think about a new place, a new home, turning the page, a new chapter. And I found this verse in Deuteronomy, which it's a little bit obscure. It's an Old Testament book, and it talks about passing along your legacy to the next generation. That's what it talks about. Because if we're not careful, we won't pass it on. And so here's what it says in Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 9. Only take heed to yourself. Be careful, and keep your soul diligently, lest you forget the things which your eyes have seen, and lest they depart from your heart all the days of your life, but teach them to your sons and your sons' sons. And I was thinking about last week at the mill. I was thinking about the time at the farm, and then our time at the elementary school, and then our time at the mill, 4 years. What did we learn? Don't forget the things we've learned on our journey. Our journey is short. It's only been about almost 8 years, 7 years, almost be 8 years this spring. Short time, but a lot has happened on this journey. And the writer here says, don't forget all the things that you've learned, and pass them on so that the next generation don't have to go through the same struggles. They can learn from yours. You see, there's a purpose for every hard time we face. There's a purpose for every season that's hard, suffering. There's a purpose. And he said, don't forget that. Don't have to go through that again and again. And there's also a purpose for the good times, for the victories. So as I look back at the time at the mill, so many people came to Christ. So many people came to join us on the journey. Our church has grown. We had 757 people here Sunday. It's fascinating. And so we don't forget things that we learn on the journey. Don't forget what you've learned. Each season has its purpose. The suffering has incredible value. And we pass these lessons on to our sons and our grandsons and our families. God never wastes an experience, neither should we. Galatians 3:4 says this, you have experienced many things. Were all those experiences wasted? Paul says, I hope not. Have you learned from your experiences? I know I have, and I want to pass that on to people who come behind us. Well, this Sunday, we turn the page and we start a brand new chapter. I can't wait. I hope you can come. It's going to be amazing. Thank you for letting me visit. God bless you.